people that see your show, do they ever recognize you? Do you still do the mullet thing?
We do parts now mullet. We used to be strictly mullet. And then what happened is the one great thing about Branson that I will say happened for our show specifically was it's not, to be clear, it's not censorship if it's what your audience wants to see.
Right.
Do you know
You're playing to the audience.
No one has ever told us you can't do. Well, this year they did at the Andy Williams, but they were the Osmonds, and not really the Osmonds because Donnie and Marie weren't there. Yeah. But anyway, if you're doing what the audience, we came to Branson. Branson didn't come to us,
right?
And so you have to do what the demographic and Branson's the weirdest place in the world as far as. There are very strict boundaries of what you can do on the show. As long as you put family in the title, they'll come to your show. Yeah. It could be the Manson family. They're going to come to see Charlie and Squeaky sing patriotic songs.
Right.
But I'm just saying.
But that's what it is.
That's what it is.
And you accept it when you move here.
And we do a patriotic. We did patriotic, though, in our own defense, way before we came to Branson, because we do appreciate those guys and girls. But the thing is that it made us take a new look at our show, and it ended up that the second half of our show, they would go, well, we just want to hear you sing.
Right.
We get it. We're coming to Redneck Tenors.
The joke's over.
The joke's over. We just want to hear you sing. So slowly I started making a concert second half where the curtain came up and the mullets came off and we were in tuxedos and just sang. Well, that became the favorite part of the show. So now it's completely the second half of the show.
Right.
And we only wear mullets in 2 acts in the beginning of the show. And it's more of who we are. And it's actually made it a better show. Even when we go on the road now and so on, it's a better show.
Isn't that nice about Branson?
It would have never happened if we did. And I fought it at the beginning. And on our show, even when we went to Vegas, never had a dirty. I said, you'll feel dirty at the end of it. Yeah. But we never had a dirty word in it. No. Right. And we had people in Vegas come up and say, we thought you were going to change your show because you're in Vegas. You were going to get all Andrew Dice Clay on the show or whatever. Right. And I said, no, because it's character driven and the characters don't talk like that.
Yeah, I get that too. People I sell DVDs of my show in different venues, like on a cruise ship. I have the cruise ship show, and it's a different act, but it's
a different audience too. You can be a little edgier there.
You can be, but lots of times, people watch it. Is it appropriate for Branson? That's the question I get, and it is, because that has become the character over 9 years of what I do. Now I can make other references and stuff in it, but there's no swearing.
But the negative side of Branson is there's a faction of people, and it's not the huge faction, that come
the morality
to hopefully get online and whatever and make judge. They're not there to watch and have a good time.
Right.
In Vegas, they're there to watch, drink, and have a good time. They're not there to judge in general. I mean, I didn't find that true there.
Right.
And
you go there to have a good time.
And New York and Chicago, where I've performed my whole life, it's not that they're there. They're paying good money to come see a show and just entertain me. Let me forget about my life for 2 hours.
Right.
And here there is a faction of people that will come and literally try and destroy your show if you don't hit the points that they want you to hit.
The patriotic number.
Not just patriotic, but God, their God. Not God, but their God, their specific God.
Yeah.
And I would even say to some people, I go, well, that's not my belief, and so I wouldn't sing that. And they would go, well, we don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
And I said, well, I do.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. After a show this year, I had a woman come up and she said, I'm a member of the Sisters of whatever.
Perpetual Indulgence?
No.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
I'm from San Francisco.
Yeah. But they said, she said, I was sent to scout shows to find any that we should avoid, and I'm happy to report that your show passed. And I thought that was odd that you would do that. But on the other hand, Branson's a little different because our bus groups, our coaches, is huge here. And so a lot of the people, honestly, don't know what show they're going to. They book it. I've seen the ads for it, and it'll say...
And the coach books the show? The coach company books the show?
The company... Yeah. From the advertisements I've seen, it'll say, you will go to Branson, you will have this many dinner shows, you will have this many shows you'll see, and see these attractions. But they don't tell you what dinner shows, what shows, always. Some of them keep it really vague.
You'll see Neil Diamond. Not really.
But I've had people come up to me on the boat and say, we didn't know we were riding a boat. You know, we didn't know.
Did they know they were on a boat? Because sometimes
does the boat actually move?
They knew, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
did they know they were on a boat when they were saying this to you?
But they would say, we're pleasantly surprised we got to go out on a boat. We just knew we were going to have dinner tonight at a show, and we had no idea. And so
I had no clue. I've been here for 4 years.
So I've had people actually say that to me, and you know, maybe the people just didn't catch it. You know, the people that are saying this. But I have seen some ads. If you go on and search for tours to Branson, you'll see where it says no specifics. You'll see, we promise you'll see this show, this show, this show, and 4 other ones. Or something general like that.
Well, and they just want to come and have. It's like going to Greece on a tour. They're going to tour Greece. You don't know what you're going to see in Greece,
right?
You know, well, we know what you're going to see, but I mean, yeah, you know. But I'm saying you don't know. It's, you know, there's that big. What's the big Italian tour that goes? Oh man, they've been around for 500 years.
Oh, I don't know.
It's the something family tour of Italy.
Oh,
you
really?
just come and get on the bus, and you get on the bus, and we take you in Italy.
Research staff on that.
That's your staff over there.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
And but that's probably what they do here, and they're happy.
Not everybody does it. I'm just saying that I've had a few.
No, but I'm saying I'm sure it's like, I don't want to pick the shows. I don't want to do this. I just want you to take me and to have a good time. And I want to eat, because that's what they do here.
They know they're going to have a good time. They're not going to be offended coming to Branson. So what I'm saying is, a lot of the people that criticize a show, it's simply because maybe they...
Perillo. That's
Perillo?
it. Yeah.
But maybe they didn't know that they were coming to that specific show.
Yeah.
Or in fairness to a lot of them, because we see a lot of bus groups, they do a lot. Like, they get them up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and we were going to breakfast, then you're going to do this. It's a full
we were at Andy
itinerary.
Williams this year. And here's you want to know it, don't follow my career path.
Oh,
ever.
No, I'm totally...
So, look, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, there's bad role models and good role models.
That's right. We started out as the 8 o'clock show, and then we moved to the 2 o'clock show. And by the end of the season,
8 o'clock in the morning?
8 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay.
No, I know it's hard to believe we were a headliner. We were the 8 o'clock show, and then they brought in The Price is Right.
Right.
Because nothing like a live game show on stage without the star. So you got Price. So then we moved to 2 o'clock because Price is Right went there. And then Rick Thomas, the illusionist.
From
Vegas. He's here right now. That's how good he is.
Yeah.
But anyway, then Rick Thomas took the 2 o'clock slot.
Right.
And so then because in our contract, they could move us wherever they wanted. Then we took the 10 a.m. slot. If we would have stayed one more month, we would have been killing it at 6 a.m. Yeah. I'm just telling you.
we actually do a joke backstage at our show about having to put together an early morning breakfast show. And
well, that's what they were doing was, and then Daniel O'Donnell, the great Daniel, packed it
all the time.
2,000 people. Freaky packed, you know.
People
Hello,
love him.
I'm Daniel O'Donnell. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, it's just fantastic.
Is he in the morning?
He's in the afternoon.
Oh,
he only does afternoons.
Morning would have been great. They could
well,
have
his
Lucky
show
Charms
lasts until late evening.
Really?
It's over 3 hours and 10 minutes long.
Is it seriously?
Oh, that is the average time.
So he just goes and goes.
He's just talking about the good days.
And the people love him.
They're just looking at him going, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've seen him on PBS. We were talking about that. And,
touch me. How many birthdays we got? I went there and saw 5 birthdays, no one under the age of 93.
Yeah, and he's the son that they all want.
He's the son or the grandson or the great-great-grandson.
They love it.
Or great-great-great.
Hey, good for him.
No, he's packing it. So, but here's what Andy Williams did. And then they had the Lennon sisters and the Osmonds without Donnie Marie in the late... Well, I'm just saying, it's like the Jackson 4. So anyway, we really benefited from it because what happened is all the bus groups that Daniel had, thousands of them, I mean, unbelievable. So they would come see our show at 10 a.m. because, they had to get up for that early buffet at 4 a.m.
Right.
Like they do.
Yeah.
They're like farmers. I mean, so they get up and they go eat and then they come watch our show at 10 a.m. and then they eat. But they don't have to. They just want to cross to Shorty's over there,
right?
And then they come right back again, and they watch Daniel at 2. Then they go back to Shorty's. They don't have to go.
They can make a whole day of it.
And then the whole thing, and unbelievable that they just stayed there all day.
Yeah, but it's probably so much easier for the tour organizers than
they
getting
don't have
everyone
to drive
on the
bus. Think of the gas they save.
Oh yeah,
and
just the time of getting the people on the bus and off the bus.
Yeah.